This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Environmental ethics. Environmental ethics is an environmental psychology branch concerned with studying the moral relationship between human beings and the environment. All living things are part of the natural environment, so human beings must relate with them ethically. Many industrial activities that human beings engage in are causing a natural imbalance and endangering the existence of plants and animals. Environmental ethics should be applied to various professions such as engineering, law, medicine, and business. Environmental ethics require that all activities that human beings engage in should not cause harm to the environment and all living things. The natural environment is affected by business activities like building, mining, fishing, animal testing, agriculture, and hunting. Engineers have an ethical responsibility to design products that are not harmful to the environment, for instance, sustainable building designs and environmentally friendly chemical processes. Lawyers and medical professionals should also carry out their professional responsibilities without causing harm to the environment. Effects of environmental pollution. Factories and oil companies are causing environmental pollution by releasing smoke and exhaust gases into the atmosphere. This has several effects on the environment. These gases cause acid rain, destroying trees, statues, and buildings and acidifying water and soil, making them uninhabitable for fish and other wild animals. Nitrogen oxide released from factories leads to nitrogen getting into water bodies and stimulating algae growth. This leads to the death of fish and other aquatic plants. Air pollution is harmful to human health as it can cause respiratory problems, genetic mutations, birth defects, and cancer. Releasing of gases into the atmosphere also leads to the depletion of the ozone layer. The ozone layer protects living things from the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays, and destroying it can lead to increased cases of impaired immune systems, skin cancer, cataracts, and damage to sensitive trees and crops. Greenhouse gases such as methane and carbon dioxide released from factories are disturbing the balance of natural gases that trap heat from the sun. Therefore, the Earth is trapping more heat from the sun, which is causing global warming. This could have adverse effects on human health, wildlife, water resources, agriculture, and forests. Conclusion. Human beings have a moral responsibility to protect and nurture the environment. The activities in factories and industries are releasing harmful gases into the atmosphere, and this has devastating effects on human life, wildlife, and plants. Through our activities, we are treating animal and plant life unethically. Human beings should, therefore, embrace environmental ethics and understand that all forms of life have the right to live. Recommendations. Several strategies can be used to control air pollution from factories. Air quality standards should be set to monitor and control industry emissions. Emission standard strategies should also be set to limit the amount of emissions released from factories. Economic strategies that involve charging the people who pollute the environment can compel industries to acquire equipment that controls air pollution. These strategies should be adopted in all countries to exert pressure on environmental polluters and reduce the emissions from their factories. Another strategy that can reduce emissions in the atmosphere is to introduce a system of transparency where information about companies and their products and the amount of greenhouse emissions they release is disclosed to the public. This would help the consumers to make informed choices on the products they purchase. Exposed factories would be forced to reduce the amount of emissions into the atmosphere. If you want to find more works like this presentation on the concept of environmental ethics, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects.